Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it was today was such a hot day, man. It was like I feel like it was like over. I was supposed to come back live earlier. Didn't feel like I didn't get a chance to come back live. Anyway, yeah, I was checking up on my boy Eric. Please, please, um, please spam the like, share the video, subscribe. I decide, Reaper, hit over 3 million. I did put a post on my Twitter. Plus, I was actually watching some independent creators that was actually giving him a lot of love. I actually see people that literally look like they start a channel just to show him love. I'm not sure if they just start a new channel or what, because I see some people with very like I see some people like 10 subscribers. I see some people with 300, 400, 500, 600. So I've seen like all kind of independent like creators, showing my boy Reaper that love that he deserved. Hitting this 3 million. Hitting over this 3 million. I see some people showing him the love that he definitely deserved. So yeah, I was just like, seeing that. Not sure if he's gonna do a live tonight. I feel like he been working so hard, and it's just like, and some people are kind of making a mistake, like saying like crowdfunding. He did not do any crowd. He spent his money. He got a warehouse. He got his material. He already write the story. So he have his story that he write, and he have several other writers that have other stories. So Reaper, that's his first book he's gonna put out. But I'm sure he got other stories that's already lined up. And I'm not sure how much books he wanna put out, like with with this first one. I'm not sure how much book you want to make this story, but I'm sure you have other story lined up, ready to go. You have all different creators ready to go. And as I said before, he is working with a lot of independent creators. Once again, some independent creators may not want to be in his universe. So he probably don't have a problem of somebody bringing a character in his universe. But some people, their mindset, probably they have their own universe. Maybe they don't want to cross over, and that's okay. But I would, even if I was making characters, I would still show him love. Even if I don't decide to, I would still show him love. And I would definitely want to do a collab with him for the kind of person he is, though. So especially have some independent creators that are doing that's not getting the spotlight put on them. So if I've been doing my stuff but I haven't been getting much spotlight, I would definitely work with 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 the Reaper, with my boy, you know what I'm saying, and just try to get probably my name out there more. Sometime in life, sometime when you're trying to do positive things and you're trying to make moves, sometimes you need to surround yourself with positive people that are actually making the moves that you want to make. So, and that could help uplift where you're trying to go. So it's just a blessing, man. It's a blessing. So hit over 3 million today. Oh my God, he's just killing it, man. So I see Fox News cover it a little bit. A lot of the mainstream medias are still not really covering it. But what do we expect? At least you do. I'm sure you have some independent creators that are hating for whatever reason because he have his own mindset and he's strong in what he think. But you have people. Actually, I see some people that said, "Oh, I don't like some of the stuff he said," but I see some people that say, "Well, I love what he's doing, though. The fact that he is actually laying the groundwork, putting his money where his mouth is, and actually how you're doing the work." So I see some people that actually said, "Oh, I don't really like mess with him like that, but what he's doing, I gotta respect that." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what it should be." Like, even if you don't like some of the stuff that Reaper said, I'm like, you could still respect the work that he's putting in. I'm like, you don't gotta hate or anything. Like he's not out here hating on no one. He been said he was working on this comic. He been did his music. He been like review comics. He been review certain movies, and he been talking about said he want. And some people are like, some people was, oh, he's not gonna put out any comic. He's just saying that. He's just saying that. And then some people are saying, oh, why is it not out yet? He literally take like a year and a half to, but he was doing that. Even though he was getting his comic together, he was still doing shows. He was still going on an other creator show. He was still taking care of his family. So he was. It's not like when you're busy and you have a lot of stuff going. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find time for your family, for other creators, for yourself, moving around. So I'm sure he was busy as hell. And because I listened to what he was saying, and like some people was wondering why I didn't. I'm like, he is actually using his own money and he's getting his own material. He's trying to get the printer. He's trying to get his workers. He's getting license. So it's like he's getting all of this stuff. He's not Disney. He's not DC that been around for like 100 years that have millions of backers backing them. This is somebody that's independent, that literally trying to make something happen after Disney and DC just kill everybody's favorite characters, change them, you know, gender swap them, kill their story, kill their universe. So you invest in all these characters, and then, DC and Marvel say, forget that. The character that you think you love, well, the character is trash out of nowhere. Yeah, your character don't have no integrity. Your character is not that person that you think your character was for years. And a lot of comic book lovers was talking about it, but a lot of comic book lovers that actually have the money on the cloud, I put this in my video earlier, still didn't really like willing to invest their money. Some people, some people are not a writer, but as I said, if you're somebody with cloud and money, you don't have to. You don't. You could hire artists. You could hire some people to write the story that you're trying to tell. And so once you have the money and the cloud, you could definitely start a comic. But then you have other people here that just always talking, but they never. And then you have people that when you complain because you've been following Marvel and DC for so many years, and when you complain, people say, "Oh, why are you complaining?" And you're just crying and this and that, and why don't you? It's their stories, their character. They could do whatever they want. If they want to ruin the character and take all your money and waste all your energy, it's their priority. And you're like, yeah, but we are the paying customer that been sponsoring these people for years and putting their company up where it is, and now for them to just like turn around and spit in all of their customers' face, because most of the time the real comic book fans, they're the one that mostly outspoken. You have people that try to push their woke narrative or whatever the case, but a lot of those people that push their woke narrative and trying to mess character up, a lot of those people don't buy comics. And you could tell because DC and Marvel have been messing up all these comics, and they're not selling as well as the comics before, when comics was actually comics. So these people call for this stuff, and when they mess people characters up and mess timelines up, these people don't go out there and buy it. So it's like, okay, you're going for this weird narrative, and the people them that they're not buying it. And the other comic people that actually love comics, they're like, yeah, I love comic, but I'm not gonna spend my money and you trashing characters, legacy characters that we've been loving for years. And then the woke people, they're not going out there buying those new characters that you're creating. And then it's flapping, and everybody's like, oh, what's going on? What's going on with Marvel? What's going on with DC? Why their comics is not selling? They're pushing, a weird narrative, and the same people that are crying for it in Twitter Spaces are not buying those comics. They calling for it and say, yeah, yes, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Mess all of these comics up, but you're not buying it. So here it is calling for them to ruin these characters, but then you don't buy it when they put it out. And real comic book lovers are not going to put their money there. They're just going to try to look to see if there's any independent creators that's actually making comics. Okay, you got a real comics lover out here that they're probably not going to, they're going to stop sponsor like Marvel and DC, but they are going to look to see if any independent creator out here with some good characters and good story, good timeline, and something they could get into. It's kind of hard when you've been following something for years and you don't have much of a choice. You don't have much of a choice to pick from. You have like a big tool, and then you have some independent creators that you rarely hear about. You really got to go research them and research their work and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, I my my brothers are more into comic, like my older brother and my next brother. My next two brother, they was very big in comics, a lot of Marvel, a lot of DC, Spawn, even Dragon Ball Z, all of that. So when I see what was going on with the comics, and Spider-Man, I was like, no, man, this is not it. But here comes, Ripper to just, come in and put the work in and said, you know what, we are gonna do something different. We are gonna do something different. Social media display. So that's what it is, man. I'm just as we got a Ripper here, hitting what it hitting this 3 million. Definitely hitting that 3 million. Yep, here we go. Definitely hitting over the 3 million. Like, my God, let's see. And I'm sure he's gonna have a lot of. I think he said he's gonna have a lot of the C. I'm sure he sell out of some of the packages. 779 purchase. 1,213 shirt, over 1,050 at a shirt purchase. That's the white shirt right there. And we have 223 purchase of the black. We got a next shirt down here, over 2,000 of those shirt already purchased. Okay. And the cards have over 1,552. We have 19 of this purchase. Okay. 30. That's like a package right there. 53. 180. This is like the whole like a book collection for 125. Once again, this is quality comic that we're looking at here. This is no joke. This is quality comic, quality cover, and quality book. And once again, when it comes to make stuff in, I think any of the 50 states in New York, it's gonna cost you. It's not like you're in China in a factory. When you make stuff in America, 9 times out of 10 you pay more, but you get quality though, definitely. So if you have quality stuff and quality story with quality character, you can't beat that. You gotta support Ripper. Here is a young phenom out here doing the work. This man is doing. I don't know how he do it, man. His wife must be a great woman uplifting him, because I just feel like the schedule is crazy. I could just imagine the amount of work he's putting in. Got a next package right here for like 265. Got 6 purchases of that. I think you get the hat, the books, probably get a few books, few different. That's like a nice little package right there. Sold out. 5,000. That's sold out. This sold out again. So okay, so he's putting up. Okay, so he started putting up the signs of the ones that, I think these are some of the signed copies. This one have 345. That was probably some of the signed copies, and Yeah, so that is sold out. And we got this here again. This is sold out. We got this is sold out. So you see, they definitely up them my man Rip and his people are out here putting in the work, working hard. As you could see, they updating the site. They showing you. And before when I was here, I didn't see anything say sold out yesterday. So if they did this last night or they did this today, when I was on the site today, I didn't see anything. So this most likely happened today because I did a video today on Ripper and I didn't see anything. I wasn't seeing these stuff saying sold out, but I'm seeing them now. Sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. See, we have a lot of stuff like have a lot of different packages that's sold out. But he should have a lot of poster and he should have a lot of the C. I think he said he because he's supposed to have just for people that if you just want to get the comic, I think he's gonna have the for the whole promotion until it's time to start shipping out. You should be able to get yourself a copy. Probably won't be a signed copy, probably won't be a special copy, but you should be able to still get yourself a copy. And I think you have hats and posters that shouldn't be sold out anytime soon. Sold out here again. Yeah, so I have a lot of stuff sold out. There was a lot of different because he did a lot of different packages. So see this package right here is not sold out yet. But that's like a whole package with a whole bunch of stuff for like 265. That's for the real hardcore fans that's just trying to support. See we got a next right here, poster pack 55. We already have 155. That's already sold, so that's not sold out. That's good. And you have the book right here with a hat 63, 36 purchase. That's not sold out. I have shirt, book, and 90 purchase. That's not sold out. Got the next package right here, not sold out. Got the next package right here, not sold out. So they definitely updated some different stuff that wasn't there earlier when I was looking. So that's amazing. Hey, how you doing the work, man? Gotta give it up. Give it up to the whole team over there that Ripper have, man. Give it up to the whole team. They definitely doing the work. As I said, everybody want to be famous. Nobody want to do the work. But this team is out here doing the work. They definitely out here doing the work. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So definitely, as you see, and you see how they organize it. So all the packages that are still available are on top. So you could still get certain packages that are still available. All the packages that are sold out are on the bottom. So let me see if we still have the 35 single one that was on the top this morning when I checked, like 35. Yep. So you still could get this copy right here for 35 if that's all they could afford. Could definitely get yourself that copy right there, 35 still. Yeah, that's the C. Yeah, he said the C should be there the whole time. So that's the C copy that should be going for the whole promotion. So even if everything's sold out, I think C and maybe the hats and the posters should be the last to sold out. I think he definitely have extra copy of C to try to bring because he said C should be able to last to the whole promotion. Never said any, didn't say anything about, he said like the hats and the posters, but he definitely said C should be able to last for the whole promotion. So if even everything else sold out, I think C should go last. That C should be the last thing to actually sold out. Or maybe worst case scenario, if he starts selling, maybe you just decide to print some more C to make sure it lasts for the whole promotion so nobody feel left out. As you know, you got real here that actually trying to support, the Ripper universe. How you're doing great things, man. You can't beat this. Cannot beat this. I know I have a few haters out there. I don't know why they hate him because they do not know this man in real life. This man did not do anything to their family, their brother, their sister, their mom. So some people are just hating just to hate. You see, it's like Reaper take his money take his blood, sweat, and tears and create a company, and you still want to hate? I guess, as I put it in the title, be his guest. You could hate him now, but he won't stop now. It's like, as Nas say, take his whole family out the hood and y'all still doubting us. It's like Reaper take his whole family and people out the hood and y'all still doubt on him. Spend his money, blood, sweat, and tears, y'all still doubt on him. Come on, man. Somebody out here doing the work. I'm like, appreciate, show some love. Show some love. Young black brother, young king out here doing it, man. Everybody want to push the narrative, say we wanna see more black business, we want to see more black company. Here's somebody out here doing it, you know, laying the foundation, and he's actually, and if you're somebody that's in this field, he's not a stuck-up person. If you ask him to how you make certain move, and you are willing to have a conversation, he will actually talk to you. So a lot of people out there trying to paint him with a wide brush. He's way more diverse than what the haters are trying to make it seems. He's way more diverse than that. So yeah, all of my brothers and sisters out here, man, just show some love. I'm like, spam the like, share, follow, like, leave comments. I'm still just growing this. I'm just start covering Reaper now with this whole thing, because I was covering the Johnny. If you check my channel, I did a few Xbox stuff. Then the Johnny Depp case started, and I literally was just covering the Johnny Depp case for a few weeks. I was definitely watching a lot of independent creators in that, because I just think something about that case that just fascinated me, that I just got enticed by it, and I was like, yeah, I gotta watch this. And I actually did. I think I feel like I watched like 3 weeks of that case, and it was something. It was definitely something. We got Reaper out here, man. Congratulations, over 3 million, man. We got somebody out here doing the work. We cannot beat that. We cannot beat that. We need to see more of that. We need to see more of that. Got Reaper out here, man, doing the work. This man is out here doing the work. This is just amazing. And then as you see what is some people, and some people, I don't like when some people say he did not really use a crowd fund. And when you pre-order, you actually buy the stuff. So if you buy the package for 70, or you buy the 35 single, you actually pay the money. So he already have the product for you. He have a timeline that you don't want to start, he's still gonna first come gonna get it, but he want to start sending out his product at a certain time, because he didn't want to just somebody order send it, because I think he want to make sure the first set of what he's doing, everybody gonna get it like around the same month and a half. Everybody should be getting their packages, getting their hats, getting their poster. Everybody could start reading. Everybody could start, getting on Discord, start talking about the characters, start saying they can't wait, just get that hype going. Like, man, I can't wait to see. Oh my God, this is my favorite character here. That's my favorite. Oh, see this character that he didn't show me. Oh, I see. There's plenty of stuff that I see some people like try to create. I'm like, there's plenty of stuff that he's not showing in the book. He's just showing you a little bit. He gave you a little bit of the story. There's plenty of characters that we still didn't see. That even with the card, he was like, what's the cards about? I'm sure the cards have plenty of characters that we still haven't seen. So that's why he's not sending out the cards yet, because he don't want to spoil anything. That's like, just imagine he sent out the cards with the characters that nobody actually see, that he didn't show in the book yet. Now you feel like, oh, so this character should be in the book. So you want to make sure you send out everything together, so you could get the whole set and nobody could feel, and let's see after the promotion, like, I'm not sure if he's going to keep printing, because he said he's going to print the C copy for the whole promotion. I'm not sure after that if he's going to continue printing just the C copy, because I know he's not going to print the rest of the bundles when they sold up. But Not sure if he's going to print that seed copy for the rest of this year, just in case some people just hear about it and want to get in. So, guys, I'm sure when you're making a successful comic, I'm sure probably he's going to probably release a comic maybe every 3 to 4 months, you know, because you're getting the story together, you're putting out, and especially you have different characters. So maybe Isom is the first one. Maybe the second one, you probably don't release the second one of Isom the next stream. Maybe he introduces to a next character that he start pushing next comic, and then after that we bring a next Isom character, then probably introduce a new character, because I'm sure he probably have the balance that he's trying to get down, and the way he's trying to release and introduce, you know, all these universe and stuff. And I'm sure since it's just one big universe, I'm sure you probably already have story of, you know, different characters that's gonna probably come from different planets and whatever the case. So this is gonna be a journey, man. It's gonna be interesting. I'm just loving it. Over 3 million, man. The universe, man. This is amazing. Everything just looks so official. Everything just looks so official. I'm loving this. Which one was this?
I'm Eric July, founder, owner, and writer. Welcome to the Rippaverse. The Rippaverse is the result of a comic book lifer that wanted to be a part of the solution instead of always griping about the problem. Now, don't get me wrong, this was always a part of my aspirations. However, the current climate certainly sped things up. You've watched some of your favorite comic book characters be bastardized to the point to where they're completely unrecognized. They're just used as stepping stones for a lot of writers that don't care about the lore. Some even despise the fans. Those are people that just want to tell stories that represent their social, even if they don't make sense for the characters that they're writing. And of course, these mega corporations that control these properties don't exactly make it easy for you to get in and understand what's canon. So maybe it's time for something new. We are a comic book company and foremost that will never be forgotten no matter how this venture gets. We are guided by a set of principles known as Rippaverse ethic. You will find this on a page in every single book that we release. A set of standards that we certainly want you to hold us to. 3 main things that we will always. Number 1, respect the customer. We aren't owed your dollar, but we love to have you as long-time supporters. It's going to be up to us to keep you interested and tested. Now, anytime there's passion involved, there's going to be those conflicts, but we'll respect you. So as long as you respect us, it's all about reciprocity. Our second point of emphasis is canon and continuity. This is an ever-expanding universe. There's going to be many of characters that will be introduced. But when you buy a book from us, you own a piece of history. It matters. These events will not be erased by way of time travel or some multiversal aspect. And number 3, a comprehensive timeline. No matter when you jump into this space, we want to make it easy for you to get caught up on some characters that you're interested in, so we're going to keep the reboots to a minimum. Now don't worry, we know that picking up the pieces is part of the fun, so we're not going to exactly hold your hand.
Look at this great man out here doing the work, man.
And while I personally value liberty, we're not going to beat you over the head with on-the-nose current politics and current narratives that will completely contradict what it is that we're trying to do here. So whether you're into our main character in our first book, Isom, or you're into Yaira, or you're interested in all of them, we'll certainly have you as a customer. Your ethnic background or genetic makeup is wholly irrelevant to us.
Does not matter. We're making comics for everybody. Everybody, we're making great stories, we're putting off great books.
Now, previously being part of comic book fandoms myself, I understand the importance of them. We'll do our jobs to preserve the sanctity on the business end, and we hope you will help us preserve a more healthy and thriving fandom. If we manage to do that, we're going to be very competitive in this market, and we're going to make our mark on this industry. We're not going to be perfect. Errors will be made, but we won't let that stop us from being great. So visit rippaverse.com, where we have our own unique store that is tailor-made for our audience. A lot of our stuff will be released in campaign format with limited edition items, and once they're gone, they're gone. We'll be making books that expand across many different genres, so I'm very confident that we'll have something that is right for you in a series that you'll make your favorite. And one last thing. I started this company with no external investors, and that's something that I like to remain true. Sure, we want to expand in many different avenues, video games, animation, maybe even live action movies, but not if it means selling off assets. We only answer to the customer. We don't want to make the same mistake as the other guys.
As the other guy, you already know, my boy's swagged out, he ain't playing. Yes, that was amazing. That was amazing. We cannot beat that. We cannot beat that. Definitely. Yeah, so that's what it is. You see the Rippaverse out here doing it, man. Nothing but love. Besides, since he hit that 3 million, I wanted to do a video, because I did a video earlier that I was just thought, but he was not 3 million yet. Figure he would definitely. So I was like, I wanted to do a next video on that. Let's put some respect. When you hear that Ripper name come up, you put some respect on this brother name. When his name come up, you put some respect on it. That's all I want to be hearing in these YouTube streets. That's all I want to be hearing.